Good morning, students. Students, we are continuing with chapter number 8, dissolution of a partnership firm, and today we are moving towards its end. This is the last lecture of this chapter, and of course, this book is also we are winding up this book. We are going to complete our first book of partnership. All right. So till now we have discussed in this chapter how to prepare the realization account, how to prepare the partners capital account, and then we prepare cash or bank account, how to dissolve the thing, how to sale of the assets, and how to pay the liabilities. Everything we have learned in the realization account. And you know that we get a statement for this, and that statement is your balance sheet and a few transactions, how they have realized. Okay, so these all things we were getting. Now this is the next and last kind of this is the last topic of this chapter, you can say, ascertaining sundry assets by preparing memorandum balance sheet. Here students, you won't get the balance sheet. Okay, as I've told you just before that we need a statement, and the statement is balance sheet. Okay, but if balance sheet is not given in the question, then how do you deal with this problem? Okay, so in that situation we have to prepare the balance sheet first, and we give the name memorandum balance sheet. Okay, means that for our purpose we are preparing it. Fine. And then finally we proceed with the dissolution purpose. Okay, so here illustration number 24 is explaining this thing. You can see here no balance sheet is there. This is your question. Here they have mentioned A and B, who are partners, sharing profits and losses in the proportion of 4:3. 4/7 and 3/7 means 4:3 is the proportion of their profit and loss. Okay, respectively. Decided to dissolve the partnership firm as at 31st March 2020. All right. So A and B were the partner. This is their profit sharing ratio 4:3, and they decided to dissolve the partnership firm as at 31st March 2020. Okay, now on this date of dissolution, see, this sentence is very important because here they are telling on this date of dissolution. Okay, the balances are given on this particular date when we are going to dissolve the firm. So A's capital was 1,25,030 rupees and B's capital was 2070. Creditors amounting to 23,150 and cash 4,520. Remaining assets realized this much and expenses of dissolution were this much. Both A and B were solvent. All right. Now prepare balance sheet of the firm as at the date of dissolution and also necessary accounts to close the books of the firm, showing final adjustments of cash between the partners. Okay, they have clearly mentioned all these things, but if it doesn't mention this line that prepare balance sheet, still you have to prepare the balance sheet, because we can proceed with this dissolution process with the help of balance sheet. Okay, so first we have to prepare memorandum balance sheet. Okay, let's prepare it first. That's very simple. We have the balances given. Certain items of the balance sheet are there. Very carefully we have to find out. So it's telling on this date of dissolution, A's capital and B's capital was there. So in balance sheet, this is your liability amount, this is your assets and amount. Okay, so capital, A's capital is mentioned 1,25,030 rupees, and here B's capital has given 2,070 rupees. Okay, now further it is telling creditors amounting to rupees. Creditors are also a part of liabilities. It's given 23,150 and cash 4,520. Cash is the item of assets 4,520. Okay, now remaining assets realized, it's telling that remaining assets which we don't have. Okay, and this is the realization amount is given. ये balance sheet में नहीं आएगा, assets में नहीं आएगा. This is the realization amount. Okay, so here we don't have the assets, but we have a hint that certain assets are there, and as we know, debit liability and asset side will be equal. So we do the total of both the sides, and here we can take from here, we save the time. So this comes 1,50,250 is the total of your liability side, and the same total we can write in the asset side. Okay, and the balancing figure is your 1,45,730. all right. So this is the balancing figure, and this is what? This is your sundry assets, we can say. Sundry assets means more than one assets are including in this, and we can say this is your balancing figure. Fine, students. So here we have prepared the memorandum balance sheet. These questions are very small. So balance sheet is there. Now we prepare realization account. We know how to prepare. This is your debit side, credit side, particulars, amount, particulars, amount. How to prepare the realization? We transfer the assets to the debit side and we transfer the liabilities to the credit side. So let's see. Asset side, we have a cash which we don't take. Okay, certain sundry assets are given, so we transfer the assets here. Realization account debit to sundry assets, its value is 1,45,730, and here we don't take the capital, we transfer the creditors. Okay, so by creditors 23,150 we have transferred here. All right. Now these were the assets and liability. Now the cross system means if some realizations are there, that is to this side, and creditors will be paid to this side. So they have mentioned creditors amounted to so and so, remaining assets realized. Now they have mentioned the realization of assets. Okay, so assets will be realized to this side by cash, in bracket we can write sundry assets. 1,24,910 rupees we have realized from the assets. Okay, and expenses of dissolution were 1,860. Very clearly we have studied about the realization expenses, what to write. So here it is borne by the firm and paid by the firm, of course. So realization account debit to cash, and in bracket we mention realization expenses 1,860. all right. Now students, the question is silent regarding the payment of the creditor, and this we have discussed in the previous class. If nothing is given regarding the assets realization, so we don't realize, we take its value as nil. But if they don't say about the liabilities, or the question is silent regarding the payment of liability, then we have to pay. Okay, so creditors, it's not saying anything regarding the creditors, so we have to pay to cash, and in bracket we write creditors, and the amount is 23,150. Okay, the full amount we have to pay, this we have mentioned. So here we have completed the realization account, we do the total, and here we can see your debit side will be more. Okay, as we can see the prima facie. Let's copy down this total. It's 1,70,740, and if we reduce these two items from this, so we have a balancing figure 22,680. Here you can see that your debit side is exceeding over the credit side, means expenses, payment side is more and receipt side is less. Okay, so we have a loss in this situation, and this loss is transferred to the partner's capital account by loss transfer to A's capital and B's capital. In the given profit sharing ratio, which we have 4:3. Okay, 4:3 is the profit sharing ratio. So we divide this realization loss. So this comes your 12,960, and here it comes 9,720. Okay, so this is loss which we have transferred to their capital account. Now we prepare partners capital account. We have two partners, so two columns will be there. It's A and B, A and B. It's your debit side, credit side. partners capital account. In short, I have written. Well, we start the partners capital account with the balances of their capital. Now, as we can see, we have a balance sheet we have prepared, and these are the capitals. So we do like this: by balance brought down, it's 1,25,030 rupees, and here it is 2070. Fine. Now what else? What else is there? Either somebody has taken or paid some assets or creditors. No, nothing like that, but losses are there which we have transferred to their capital account, and the transaction, I mean the entry is A and B's capital account debit to realization. Okay, so A and B's capital account debit to realization. Otherwise also we know that profit comes to the credit side and losses comes to the debit side, and the amount of losses are 12960 and this is 9720. Okay, now we don't have any other figure in the partners capital account. Fine, so we do the balance. Now we do the balance of their capital account, and we can see that this is more, this side here 1,25,030, this is more, and here these losses are more. So if I talk about A's account first, let's balance the A's account. So this is the maximum which I write here also. Okay, so I can see here the credit balance. The credit balance of A's capital is 125,030, and this we have to take from him. Losses are there, and the balance of his capital that comes 112070. Okay, now this is not the admission and retirement students, this is dissolution where we are dissolving the firm, and if we have some balance of this in the capital of the partner, so we have to pay, and if we have a debit balance then we take from them. Okay, we receive from the partner, so here we have to pay. Okay, so here the entry will be A's capital account debit, because we are winding up, capital खत्म कर रहे हैं तो debit हो जाएगी A's capital account debit to cash. Okay, इनकी capital का ये balance था जो हमने pay कर दिया. Now let's talk about B's capital. Here you can see this figure is more, 9,720, which I write at both the sides. Okay, and here we find out the balance. Here this is less, this is more, and balance is 7650. Okay, you can see here the deficiency was there in the capital. Fine, here this was less capital, and here the debit balance is there due to loss, so we recover from the partner. You know that the liability of the partners are unlimited, so here you can see the example. Here this partner was lacking his capital, he was not having the sufficient share in the firm, so he has to bring at last from the home this much amount, 7,650. When this amount is coming in the firm, so cash account debit to partners capital. Okay, so cash is coming here. Fine, so this way we have done, and finally we prepare the cash account. Instead of balance sheet we prepare the cash account. Okay, because your firm is not existing now, this has been winded up, so we check their receipts and payment. We start with the balances. This is our balance sheet, and we can see cash is there, so this is your balance of the cash, 4520, and in cash account we show it as by to balance brought down, this is 4520. Now we take care of the receipts and payment, that's all. So we should watch here realization. I have realized this cash. You can see the transaction cash account debit to realization. Okay, so we are receiving the cash, receipts comes to this side and payment comes to this side, so we have received cash account debit to realization account, that comes 124,910. Okay, and nothing is here. Here we can see that cash is at two places, so realization account debit to cash, so this is by realization account, this is expenses we mention in the bracket, and this is also by realization 23150. Fine, so we have covered this realization account. Now comes to the capital account, partners capital account. Here we can see we are receiving the cash. Entry is cash account debit to B's capital. Okay, so cash account debit to B's capital. This amount we are receiving from Mr. B, 7650, and here we are making payment. A's capital account debit to cash. So cash is going by A's capital and it is 112070, right students? So we have mentioned all the figure. If you do the total, you will find it's equal. Okay, this is 137080, and here also this is the same figure, 137080. Fine. So this way our balance sheet, I'm sorry, not balance sheet, cash account tallies. That means our question is accurate. Okay, you can have the confidence if your cash account, I mean debit and credit, is equal. All right. So here we have completed. This was your illustration number 24. Okay, where we prepare the memorandum balance sheet. So you have two more remaining illustrations. These are absolutely same, but I have to explain one thing only. This question is a little bit different, although the basics are same, but they have added one more thing which I have to explain. Okay, otherwise you will get confused. See, in this question we have the balances of the capitals and rest of the things are given of the same date when the dissolution is taking place. Okay, and you require the balances of that particular date only. But in this coming question, the balances which they have given, this is of previous year. Okay, dissolution is taking place in the next year and these figures, facts and figures, are given of the previous year. So I have to find out these balances of the current year. Okay, so how to do that? Of course we will be preparing the memorandum balance sheet, we will be preparing. Okay, but while preparing this balance sheet I have to find out certain things. So let's go through the question first, then you will understand. P, Q and R commenced business on 1st April 2019 with capitals of P, Q and R. Are you getting, students? Here it's telling PQR, they started business on which date? 1st April 2019. Please focus on this line so you will understand it. They are starting on 1st April 2019. Okay, and their capitals are given of this date. Fine. Now profits are shared in the ratio of 4:3:3. Capital carried interest at the rate of 5% per annum. Keep it in your mind, students. Capital interest on capital is 5% per annum. This is profit sharing ratio, and during the year the firm suffered a loss of rupees 1,50,000. Okay, means instead of profit, firm is having loss. Is that clear? Profit sharing ratio is given, losses are there, and interest on capital is given. Clear? Now before allowing interest on capital, this loss was there, and drawings of each partner during the year was 20,000. Okay, so ड्राइंग ऑफ ईच पार्टनर, हर पार्टनर की ड्राइंग जो थी ड्यूरिंग द ईयर वाज 20,000. मीन्स ऑल थ्री पार्टनर्स दे हैव ड्रॉन 20,000 ईच. ओके, नाउ ऑन 31st March 20, दैट मीन्स एंड ऑफ दिस ईयर, ऑल राइट, क्लोजिंग, द पार्टनर्स एग्रीड टू डिसॉल्व द फर्म एज इट वॉज नो लॉन्गर प्रॉफिटेबल. एक साल के बाद, एक साल कंप्लीट होने के बाद फर्म ने डिसाइड किया कि बिजनेस इज नॉट प्रॉफिटेबल, सो लेट्स वाइंड इट अप. ओके, द क्रेडिटर्स ऑन दैट डेट 40,000. तो इस डेट को, जिस डेट को डिसॉल्व करना है ना, तो क्रेडिटर्स तो इस डेट के दे रखे हैं आपको, है ना. द असेट्स रियलाइज्ड अ नेट वैल्यू, असेट्स की रियलाइजेशन वैल्यू दे रखी है, लेकिन असेट्स की वैल्यू नहीं दे रखी जो आपको फाइंड आउट करनी है. एंड द एक्सपेंसेस ऑफ रियलाइजेशन आर गिवन 7,000. ओके, सो इस डेट को आपको क्रेडिटर्स दे रखे हैं, एक्सपेंसेस दे रखे हैं, और असेट्स नहीं दे रखी हैं और कैपिटल नहीं दे रखी हैं. आर यू गेटिंग? ओके, हम वाइंड अप कर रहे हैं 30th April 2020, यानी कि कंप्लीट एक साल के बाद. तो इस डेट को आपके पास क्या क्या मिसिंग है? एक तो कैपिटल नहीं है. अब आप कहेंगे कैपिटल ये है, तो ये कैपिटल कब की है? लास्ट ईयर की है, 1st April 2019 की है. और मुझे कब की चाहिए है? 30th March 2020 या 1st April 2020 कह सकते हैं, लेकिन वो इसलिए नहीं करेंगे बिकॉज वी आर नॉट गोइंग ऑन द नेक्स्ट ईयर. हम आज ही इसको वाइंड अप कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, तो मुझे आज की कैपिटल चाहिए. ऑलराइट, फॉर दिस आई हैव टू प्रिपेयर मेमोरेंडम बैलेंस शीट। पर मेमोरेंडम बैलेंस शीट आपकी पूरी नहीं हो पाएगी। क्यों नहीं हो पाएगी? क्योंकि आपके पास कैपिटल नहीं है। लेट्स सी हाउ टू डू दैट। So if I start preparing as usual as I have prepared it here, memorandum balance sheet, okay. So if I start preparing, so what I have creditors. Creditors are given 40,000. all right. Assets realized, it shows that we have some assets, but किस वैल्यू की है वो नहीं दे रखा है ना. So sundry assets we don't know, and we know that capital is there, but we don't know this also. Okay, that's all. So I can't prepare my memorandum balance sheet as two figures are missing. एक तो हम निकाल सकते हैं बैलेंसिंग फिगर, लेकिन यहाँ पे दो चीज़ें हैं. ठीक है. सो कैपिटल अकाउंट आप कहाँ से निकाल सकते हैं? पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट. ओके. अभी इस साल का नहीं, हम कब का बनाएंगे? प्रीवियस ईयर का बनाएंगे. Partners capital account I'm preparing of the previous year. 3 partners are there. 1 2 3 here also. So this is P Q and R. P Q and R. It's your debit side, this is credit side. Fine. Now we have the capitals given. Starting capital means by balance brought down, it is 2 lakh. This is also 2 lakh and 1 lakh. All right. Now what other things are there? Capital carried interest at the rate of 5% per annum during the year. Okay. इस कैपिटल पे 5% पर annum के अकॉर्डिंग आपका इंटरेस्ट लग रहा है. ठीक है. But during the year 2019 and 20, the firm suffered a loss of rupees 1,50,000. So just go back on the fundamental chapter, students. आप interest on capital कैसे दे सकते हैं? If you have a losses, if nothing is given, either interest on capital is appropriation or charge on the profit, then we take it as an appropriation. और appropriations कब होते हैं? जब आपके पास profit होता है. So in this question we have a losses, so we don't provide interest on capital. Is that clear? Now we talk about the next thing. It's telling that drawing of each partner is 20,000. Okay, so we take a drawings, 2 drawings, 20,000 each. ठीक है. And further it is telling that the losses are there. all right. So losses हैं तो हमें, जैसे profits होते तो हम यहाँ distribute कर देते, losses हैं तो हमें यहाँ पे distribute करना है. okay. Partners capital account debit to sorry, not realization, P&L appropriation. We know that the profits and losses we distribute in the account of which account? Profit and loss appropriation account, right? So 1,50,000 profits were there. Ratio is 4:3:3. If you divide this 1,50,000, okay, 1,50,000 आप divide करते हैं. ठीक है. 4:3:3 में. So what do you find? You have 60,000 and these two 45,000 each. all right. So we have provided this losses. okay. Profit होता है तो credit की तरफ, loss है तो debit की तरफ. fine. Now no other item is there. We do the balance of their accounts. So it's 2 lakh, 2 lakh and 1 lakh, and here we have the balances 1,20,000. This is 1,35,000 and this is your 35,000. okay. So these are the balances of their capital to balance carried down. fine. ये balances आ गए. Now we have memorandum balance sheet. We can feed this. ये capitals हैं हमारी. So we can feed the capital is, okay, it's P, Q and R's capital. 1,20,000. Here it is 1,35,000 and this is only 35,000, and consolidated amount is your 2,90,000. okay, so here we can do the total. This comes 3,30,000, 3,30,000, and this is your balancing figure. 3,30,000 is your sundry assets. All right, so this way we have prepared the memorandum balance sheet, okay, with the help of partners capital account, which we have prepared for the previous year. Okay, so there is no problem. Fine, now we can proceed. Very small realization account. We transfer the assets and these creditors, and the realization of assets is given. Payment, we make the payment to the creditors and expenses will be mentioned. Okay, and profit and loss will be transferred to their capital account, and then we prepare the bank or cash account. Okay, now next question is also absolutely same like this question. I just clear the statement to you only, so you will not have any doubt. Illustration last 26. A and B were partners from 1st April 2018 with capitals of 60,000 and 40,000 respectively. बी फोकस स्टूडेंट्स, विच डेट 1st April 2018 को उनकी कैपिटल है, एंड दे शेयर्ड प्रॉफिट्स इन द रेशियो ऑफ 3:2 इज देयर प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो. सो दे कैरिड ऑन बिजनेस फॉर 2 years. ओके, कहाँ तक चला उनका? 2 years के लिए उन्होंने बिजनेस किया. इन द फर्स्ट ईयर ended 31st March 2019. Okay, first year ends on 31st March 2019, and in the first year they earn a profit of 50,000, but in the second year ended 31st March 2020, a loss of 20,000 was incurred. Okay, second year में loss हो गया. As the business was no longer profitable, they dissolved the firm on 31st March 2020. Okay, they found the business is no longer profitable, so they have dissolved it on this date. So creditors on that date were, now they have given the creditors for the purpose of memorandum balance sheet. Okay, creditors दे रखे हैं आपके 20,000. The partners withdrew for personal use 8,000 per partner per year. Pay focus students, be attentive. It's telling for personal use. पार्टनर्स ने क्या विड्रॉ किया फॉर पर्सनल यूज? 8,000 पर पार्टनर पर ईयर. मीन्स जो हमारा प्रीवियस ईयर रहा है 2019, उसमें भी 8,000 ईच पार्टनर हैज़ विड्रॉन, एंड इन द करेंट ईयर ऑल्सो दे हैव विड्रॉन 8,000 ईच. ओके, सो द असेट्स रियलाइज, ये रियलाइजेशन अमाउंट है. एक्सपेंसिस 3,000 है. सी, so we have to prepare the realization, partners capital account and balance sheet. Now one point is clear, that we have to prepare the memorandum balance sheet, and for completing your memorandum balance sheet I need the capitals of current year which is not available. Okay, current year में आप देख रहे हैं ना तो आपको assets दी है और ना ही आपको capitals दी है. तो सबसे पहले आप क्या बनाएंगे? previous years partners capital account. Okay, I take 2 minutes to prepare that. It's A and B. A and B, just brief. So in the starting they have given their capitals were 60 and 40,000. It's given 60 and 40 by balance brought down 60,000 and 40,000. Okay, and they have given that they have a profit, they earn a profit of 50,000. Okay, फर्स्ट ईयर में प्रॉफिट है, तो प्रॉफिट इधर आता है बाय प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस appropriation account, and the profit sharing ratio 3:2. Fine, 3:2 means 30,000 and 20,000 they have taken, and drawing they have mentioned 8,000 each every year. So 2 drawings, 8,000 drawn by A and 8,000 drawn by B. Okay, so this way we have completed your first year's partners capital account. Nothing else is given, so we find out its balance, we do the balance, and here it comes 90,000 and it comes 60,000. You reduce 8,000 out of this. 90 में से 8 गया, this comes 82,000 and 60 में से आपका 8 जाएगा तो this comes 52,000. ये आपका है बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन. फाइन. So your first year's balance sheet has been completed. Consecutively you are preparing of the next year. ये आप next year का क्यों बना रहे हैं? Because we have to find out the closing balance on that date. As I tell you about the dates. So this was on 1st April. See, I mean 3 years they have involved. 1st April 2018 का है. So this year ends on 31st March 2019. Okay, so this year, I mean the second year starts from 1st April 2019 and dissolution is taking place on 31st March 2020. तो ये आपका थर्ड ईयर में आपको बैलेंस चाहिए कैपिटल का. तो यहाँ पे आपको 2 सालों की बैलेंस शीट बनानी है. पिछले क्वेश्चन में आपको सिर्फ 1 ही साल का पिछला चाहिए था. ओके, सो यू हैव कैलकुलेटेड, यहाँ पे आपने 1 साल का बना के ले लिया था, बट यहाँ पे थर्ड ईयर पढ़ रहा है वो, तो 2 ईयर्स के आपको बैलेंसेस चाहिए. सो वी टेक दीज बैलेंसेस. यहाँ कैरी डाउन है तो ये नेक्स्ट ईयर की बैलेंस शीट कैपिटल अकाउंट है. बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन it's 82,000 and 52,000. Okay, the same things. Now this year we don't have profit, students. It's telling that in the next year we have a loss of 20,000. Okay, losses है 20,000 के जो 3:2 में डिवाइड होंगे. ठीक है, तो 3:2 में आपके डिवाइड होंगे. सो दिस कम्स योर 12,600 and 8,400. प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस एप्रोप्रिएशन. ठीक है, एंड वन थिंग दे हैव मेंशन 8,000 every year they are withdrawing. 2 drawings, 8,000 each they are drawing. All right, so we don't have any other figure, so we can find out its balance. 82,000 and 52,000, and the balances are, here we have 62,000 and 36,000. So this is your balance carried down. Okay, it's your balance carried down on 31st March 2020. This is your closing one. Okay, now we can prepare the memorandum balance sheet with the help of these one. Memorandum balance sheet is quite easy. Here you can take the capitals of A and B. This is 62,000, 36,000. Fine, and you have a creditors given in the question. Creditors are 20,000. Fine, nothing else. You do the total. This is 118,000. So the same amount goes for the, when we don't have anything else, this is your sundry assets. Okay, 118,000. Fine, students. So here we have prepared the memorandum balance sheet and you can complete your question. I hope the points are clear, your concepts are clear. When you don't have the balance sheet given in the question, so first we have to prepare the memorandum balance sheet with the given figures. But if your figures are not very straight of the current year, okay, so you have to look for the dates very carefully. And when you don't have the capital of the current year, fine, then you have to prepare the partner's capital account also, sometime 1 year, sometime 2 years, and you have learned it very well in the previous chapter, so you can prepare. Fine, students. So here we have completed this dissolution of partnership, and simultaneously our book has been completed. The first book, double entry bookkeeping, accounting for NPO and partnership firm. Right, so a few questions has been left only, so you will be completing all these questions, and next class onwards we will be preparing, we will be starting our next book. that is company. Fine. So keep practicing by that time. Thank you.